the revolutionary ankle lock system, an integrated brace built into the boots, delivering unrivaled support, protecting ligaments from twists, tears, and trauma.
Regan Slaymaker for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store and Our Kings, and I have the pleasure to be joined by the former super middleweight world champion and WBO interim light heavyweight world champion Callum Smith. Callum, another night at the boxing, can't keep the Smiths away from fight nights.
Yeah, it's good. Obviously come to support Steve Clark, Leighton Birchall, trained by my brother Stephen, so I've been in the gym and camp with them, so it was good to come down and show support, and it's a few light heavyweights on as well, so I thought I'll keep an eye on those.
Definitely as well. I'll talk about the light heavyweights on the card in a minute, but obviously Stephen being a trainer as well, obviously I imagine not also being helpful when you're out of camp, helping to tick over, but I mean, how proud are you of Stephen kind of building up his own stable of fighters now as well?
Yeah, massive. I don't know, I've always said, I think his boxing brain's phenomenal, and he'd have been a waste if he didn't go into coaching, and he took a bit of time away from the sport and then finally made the jump and become a trainer, and I think it's probably the best decision he's made. I think he's probably surprised himself how much he's enjoyed it, and I think he's a very good coach, and I think you'll see it as the years go on in the fights that he's going to produce.
Definitely. I do want to talk about the relationship with you and your brothers in a minute. I've been listening to to Liam's podcast with Darren Barker. It's a great watch at the moment. But I do want to, obviously the light heavyweights on the card, obviously light heavyweight, heavy card. You fought Joshua Buatsi in February. Opened the show in Riyadh season. It was absolute fight of the year opening show. I mean, first of all, how do you reflect on that night? I spoke to you at the beginning of the week in Saudi, but I think we all knew it was going to be a banger, but I don't think anyone thought it was going to be that good, Callum.
Yeah, neither did I. Like I said before in the interview, I knew stylistically we gelled pretty well. Like neither of us are awkward or spoilers. I knew we'd gel pretty well and make for a good fight. I didn't expect to be as good as probably what it turned out to be, or as tough it turned out to be, but I was always confident it would be a good one to watch, and I was confident it one I'd come out on top, even though I was the underdog beforehand. But yeah, I'm glad it delivered and people enjoyed it.
Definitely. I spoke to a lot of fighters as well. Sorry, I think Liam Cameron's just a bit excited that he won there. Do you enjoy being in fights like that? It might sound like a weird question. I speak to a lot of fighters. Some go, yeah, love it. Some goes, no, I'd rather get a first round knockout. What do you think of that?
It's a bit of a weird one, because I think you do enjoy being in good fights. You enjoy more. I'd say I enjoy having good spars. I enjoy being in a good type of fight. In terms of a fight, I've always been get in and out as quick as I can, and quick and as easy as possible. I can win in one round. I gladly win in one round every time of the week. But yeah, I think I don't know, I said a while ago, I remember going to when I first turned pro, I went to the boxing awards, and I remember seeing Carl Frock win British Boxing Award Fight of the Year, and sitting there thinking I'd love to win that one day, and thankfully I did end up winning it in 2018 or 19. But you'd also see the Fight of the Year trophy, and I'd lie if I'd said I'd like to win that trophy. I'd gladly never ever won it, so I never really wanted to be involved in a type of fight like that, but now that I have, I was glad I did, and I probably get more and more people speaking about that fight than any other one, so I think it always is good for your career if you're involved in one, just probably not too many.
Definitely, I definitely think you're dead set for winning it for this year's set of awards, Callum, as well. Also, a bit of news on yourself. Obviously, you ordered to fight David Morrell a few weeks ago. Apologies if I'm repeating a few questions, but
no, fine,
a great fight for yourself. Obviously, a mandatory fight. Are you a bit annoyed that it hasn't happened sooner rather than later?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, if they knew that was the fight that was going to happen, because I thought now a few months ago, I think we both kind of just been sitting waiting for the fight to get made, and I think we're being told now it's going to be early 2026, which isn't ideal. It looks like it's going to be another 12 months out the ring for myself, which wasn't something I planned on doing when I got out the ring. I thought, let's kick on, let's stay active and give it a good go, and I've ended up sitting out anyway regardless, but I've got to just make do with it, make sure I'm in the gym ticking over, and I'll be ready when the time does come.
Definitely. What do you make of kind of David Morrell's career? Obviously, he had that fight with Katev, he's had the fights with Benavidez himself. Yeah. I mean, obviously, I know you guys at the top level, you don't watch everyone religiously, but you keep a bit of an eye on everyone. What do you make of him?
I think he's good. I think he's a good fighter. He's a good slick southpaw, well schooled. Obviously, he's Cuban, good amateur background. So it's a tough fight. He's going to give me some problems that I need to overcome. And I was saying before, I'm actually looking forward to going into camp that he's a southpaw, so it's a little bit different technically and stylistically, and obviously the pad work with Buddy and the tactics and sparring partners camps do get a little bit repetitive when you're fighting similar type of styles, so they just want to mix it up a little bit, and I know it's a good fight, and it's a tough fight where I need to perform well to beat him, and they're the type of fight I want. That's the fear factor I believe I need to get me in the gym and bring the best out of myself. So I'm looking forward to getting a confirmed date and then jumping right into camp.
Definitely, I'm looking forward to that one. I do want to talk about Buddy. I mean, back to the fight with Buatsi, that corner work that's with you. I think I've rewatched it about 6 times. It's unbelievable as well. When you've got a coach like, obviously, phenomenal tactician, as you said, obviously you've been with him for a fair few fights now, but when you've got a coach that can almost drag you out of those dark moments, how important is that, Callum?
That's massive. I say, like, that's where they earn the money. Obviously, camp's important, but on fight night is where the weight in gold. And look, I've got so much respect for him as a fighter, as a coach, of what he's done and the fights he's worked with before me, to the point where if he speaks, I listen. If he says something, I'll try it regardless of whether I agree with him. There's been a few times he's made me do something and I can't get it, and when I do get it, I realise why he was telling me. I think, technically he's spot on. He's up there with anyone, and I'm enjoying working with him, and I still believe I'm improving. Maybe getting later on in my career, but I'm still improving every day in the gym with him, and I'm becoming a better fighter each time. So hopefully, I say the relationship can finish with a world title.
I hope it will as well. Two-time world champions, two-weight world champions. Sounds good, Callum. Final one from me, Callum. I don't want to keep you for too much longer. As I said at the beginning of the interview, I listened to your Liam's podcast with Darren Barker. It's a great watch, and he kind of gave an insight into kind of the younger years with the Smith brothers, running home into your parents' living room for sparring and things like that. I mean, obviously, watch the podcast if you haven't with Darren Barker and Liam, but can you just give me an insight what those younger years are like between yourself and your brothers? It sounds like a mad time.
Great, like obviously 4 boys, we've got 2 girls after us, but the 4 boys, like the house was like a youth club, to be fair. It was just, I've got 3 kids myself now, and I don't know how my mum done it, to be fair. She had 4 lads under 8, and so we were boisterous, we play competitive in anything we do, and we race home from school and we get the gloves on, and one would ref, one would judge, and 2 would knock lumps out of each other, and that was just the norm. Say, boxing was always in and around us in the house, and it's only as I get older now, say I've got kids myself, I realise probably how wild we was growing up, and I don't know how my mum and dad coped, to be fair.
I mean, you've not caught your kids having sparring sessions?
No, not a chance, to be fair. So I've got one's only like a newborn baby now, but I've got a boy who's 3, and I'm trying to keep him away from boxing at the minute. We'll see if he enjoys it as he gets older, but at the minute now he's as far away from the boxing gym as he possibly can be.
Callum, all the best. Thank you very much, mate. Best. I hope your fight comes off soon.
Nice one. Thank you, mate.
Callum, you're a legend.
The revolutionary ankle lock system, an integrated brace built into the boots, delivering unrivaled support, protecting ligaments from twists, tears, and trauma.